We used to fill the room with noise, Friday nights and reckless joys. 100 names inside my phone. Now somehow I've never felt so alone. Back then trust came easily, like pouring wine for company. Now every year that passes by makes me question who's worth my time. Funny how the older I get, the less I need the crowd. My table's getting smaller, but the conversations last. I'd rather have a few real hearts than 1,000 fading masks. Some people drain the color from every room they walk into, and I've learned peace is precious, so I'm careful who I give it to. I've watched some friendships turn to smoke, built on favors, laughs, and jokes. The moment life got hard to bear, they vanished like they weren't there. No bitterness, no angry scars, just clearer eyes than before. I don't have room for everyone the way I thought I did before. The older soul inside my chest has finally learned to choose. My table's getting smaller, but the conversations last. I'd rather have a few real hearts than 1,000 fading masks. Some people drain the color from every room they walk into, and I've learned peace is precious, so I'm careful who I give it to. Maybe growing up means knowing not every bond is meant to stay. Some are seasons, some are lessons, some just slowly fade away, and that's alright. I've stopped chasing every door. The ones who truly matter don't make friendship feel like war. My table's getting smaller, and honestly, that's fine. The people who are sitting here have earned their place beside mine. No more performing for approval, no more trying to belong. I'd rather share a quiet night with a few who know my song. The room is smaller now, the laughter isn't loud, but somehow it sounds richer than ever before. You leave your phone face down these days, like there's something you don't want me to see. And every smile that lights your screen feels a little less for me. It's not a secret rendezvous, no lipstick on your shirt to find, just little pieces of attention you keep giving away online. Maybe it's harmless, maybe it's small, but little cracks can still bring down a wall. You're just a like away from leaving, just a message from crossing the line. It's never one big moment, baby, it's 1,000 little signs. And every heart you send a stranger takes a piece of what was mine. You're just a like away from leaving, one notification at a time. I see the names that keep appearing, the late night jokes, the private threats, the conversations you protect more carefully than what we have. You say I'm making something out of nothing. Maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong, but why does it feel like I'm competing with people who don't belong? No, betrayal doesn't always arrive with a suitcase at the door. You're just a like away from leaving, just a message from crossing the line. It's never one big moment, baby, it's 1,000 little signs. And every heart you send a stranger takes a piece of what was mine. You're just a like away from leaving, one notification at a time. Maybe the worst part isn't losing you, maybe it's watching you slowly drift away in tiny choices nobody notices, until there's nothing left to say. And maybe you never meant to hurt me, maybe you never saw the cost, but attention is a currency, and I know where yours got lost. You are just a like away from leaving, just a message from saying goodbye, not through some dramatic ending, but by letting us slowly die. And now the screen goes dark between us, where your eyes used to meet mine. You were just a like away from leaving, and I was losing you, one notification at a time. No slam doors, no final fight, just the quiet glow of a screen stealing you from my side. She counts the coins beside her bed. The landlord's note still fills her head. Another month, another fight to make it through another night. The coffee's weak, the morning's cold. She's 23 but feeling old. Dreams are folded in a drawer. She doesn't touch them anymore. And every day feels like a race she never chose goes to run. 'Cause the bills keep coming faster than the money in her hands. She's holding up the whole world with a heart that barely stands. And nobody sees her cry when the city goes to sleep. She's smiling through the daylight while sinking underneath. She passes by the dresses bright, displayed beneath the store's soft lights. She wonders what it must be like to buy something without thinking twice. Her friends all say she's doing fine. She laughs and says, "I'll be alright." But they don't hear the late night fear when silence fills the room at night. How much can someone carry before they start to break? The bills keep coming faster than the money in her hands. She's holding up the whole world with a heart that barely stands. And nobody sees her cry when the city goes to sleep. She's smiling through the daylight while sinking underneath. She isn't asking for a mansion or diamonds in the sky, just enough to stop choosing which dreams have to die. Just enough to breathe a little without fear around each bend. Just 1 month where survival doesn't feel like the end. But the bills keep coming faster, and tomorrow's drawing near. So she puts on a brave face and hides another year. The world keeps turning, never slowing for the tired or the weak. And she keeps dancing with the pressure to afford another week. A faded rose beside the window, paycheck almost gone. She whispers to herself, just keep holding on. You used to call me on your lunch break just to tell me how your day had been. Now your voice arrives past midnight, worn thin around the edges again. I keep a seat for you at dinner. The candle burns itself away. Some nights the only thing that joins me is the jacket that you left. No one stole your heart from me, just 1,000 deadlines did. You're borrowed by the clock now, leased out to another dream, giving all your best hours away and bringing home what's left of you to me. And I know you're doing this for us. At least that's what we always say. But the future keeps getting richer, while the present slips away. The city glows outside the window like a spreadsheet full of lights. Somewhere in another office tower, you're still fighting through the night. You promise that next month gets easier after one more go, one more review. But every finish line keeps moving further from me and you. I've stopped competing with a person and started competing with a calendar. You're borrowed by the clock now, leased out to another dream, giving all your best hours away and bringing home what's left of you to me. And I know you're trying your hardest. I see the wake behind your eyes, but exhaustion is a quiet river. It can carry love away unnoticed. The tragedy is not that you don't love me, it's that you're too tired to show it. And the tragedy is not that I'm angry, it's that I understand. So I swallow my disappointment, and you swallow your stress. And somewhere between compassion and survival, we slowly become less. You're borrowed by the clock now, and I'm waiting in the space between the person that I fell in love with and the employee you've become. No affairs, no shattered promises, no dramatic last goodbye. Just two people losing each other to a life neither one designed. And the saddest part about it is nobody did anything wrong. The office lights finally go dark, the city starts to sleep. Somewhere along the way, the time we were saving for each other ran out. Ran out. You call it love when you ask where I've been. You call it caring when you check again. You say you worry when I need some space, but every question feels like a chain. You read between lines that don't exist, turn every silence into a crime. And somehow I spend more energy explaining myself than living my life. You hold me close, but not the way a heart is meant to hold. 'Cause love shouldn't feel like permission. Love shouldn't feel this small. I shouldn't have to lose myself just to keep from losing us at all. You say you're scared to let me go, but fear is not devotion's face. And every day I love you less inside the shape of your cage. You want my time, my thoughts, my world, every password, every plan. And when I try to draw a line, you act like I don't understand. But trust was never built from watching or keeping someone in your sight. A bird may stay because it wants to, not because it cannot fly. And lately I've been wondering if this is love or just control. 'Cause love shouldn't feel like permission. Love shouldn't feel this small. I shouldn't have to lose myself just to keep from losing us at all. You say you're scared to let me go, but fear is not devotion's face. And every day I love you less inside the shape of your cage. I know your heart has its reasons. I know your wounds run deep, but I can't become your prison just so you can fall asleep. And I can't spend forever proving what should already be believed. Trust is a gift we choose to give, not something we receive by force. No, love shouldn't feel like permission. Love should feel like coming home, a place where both our souls can breathe without being owned. You wanted certainty forever, but love was never made that way. And now the door stands open while I decide whether to stay. You called it love, but love should never need a lock. You love me like a Sunday morning, soft and patient, warm and slow. You find beauty in my chaos, in places I would never go. You say my name like it's a blessing, like you've never known regret. And every time you look at me, I wonder what you've missed. Because if you knew every corner that I keep out of the light, would you still hold me this closely? If you saw me through my eyes, would you still call me your treasure? If you knew what I hide inside, treat me like a masterpiece while I feel unfinished, torn apart. And I'm terrified one day you'll wake up and see me the way I do. You celebrate the smallest things, the kindnesses I hardly see, while all I notice are the flaws. They keep staring back at me. You make loving look so easy, I make doubting look like art, building little walls of worry inside a grateful heart. And every compliment you give me has to fight a ghost within. Would you still hold me this closely if you saw me through my eyes? Would you still call me your treasure if you knew what I hide inside? You treat me like a masterpiece while I feel unfinished, torn apart. And I'm terrified one day you'll wake up and see me the way I do. Maybe the tragedy isn't losing you, maybe it's never believing you stayed, spending all my time preparing for a goodbye you never planned. You've never asked me to be perfect, only honest, only real. But I've been fighting shadows instead of letting myself be loved. And maybe you'll keep holding me closely even when the lights come on. Maybe all the things I call defects were never reasons to run. You treat me like a masterpiece, perhaps that's what I failed to see. The only one convinced I'm not enough has always been me. You never doubted my worth, only I did. Coffee's getting colder now, steam fading into air. I saved 100 little stories that I wanted us to share, but your eyes are somewhere else tonight, lost behind that glowing screen. And I'm sitting right in front of you, wondering what that means. Funny how a person can be here and feel so far away. I'm sitting across the table, but I can't seem to reach you anymore. I'm talking, you're scrolling, like I've become background noise. And I've never felt so lonely with your hand this close to mine. How can I miss somebody who Who's here with me tonight? You nod your head at all the right parts, say every now and then, but I can tell your heart's not listening. You're somewhere else again. The waitress asks if we're okay. I force a smile and say we are, but even strangers can probably see how distant we've become. The silence isn't empty, it's crowded with things unsaid. I'm sitting across the table, but I can't seem to reach you anymore. I'm talking, you're scrolling, like I've become background noise. And I've never felt so lonely, with your hand this close to mine. How can I miss somebody who's here with me tonight? I don't need all of your attention, I don't need the world to stop. I just wanted one small moment where I mattered more than what you got inside that little screen you're holding. There's always something new to see, but the person sitting right before you is slowly disappearing. Still sitting across the table, watching reflections in your eyes, not from candlelight or laughter, but another passing timeline. And I've never felt so lonely in a room that's meant for two. The saddest kind of distance is when someone leaves without ever leaving you. The coffee's gone cold now, so has the conversation, and you're still only a few feet away. I used to hold the ladder steady while you climbed into the sky. Cheering every little victory, like it somehow belonged to both our lives. I learned to love the waiting rooms, the long nights and uncertain plans, believing every sacrifice was building something we would have. Back then your dreams felt close enough for both of us to touch. you're standing where the lights are, and I'm somewhere in the crowd, watching strangers celebrate you for things I watched you doubt. And I don't regret believing all the years I gave to you. I just never thought success would build a distance we couldn't move through. Your voice sounds different lately, like you've learned another way to speak. New rooms, new names, new conversations, where I feel smaller every week. You don't mean to leave me behind, at least that's what I tell myself. But every step that lifts you higher places me somewhere else. Funny how two people can grow and still grow apart. Now you're standing where the lights are, and I'm somewhere in the crowd, watching strangers celebrate you for things I watched you dream about. And I don't regret the journey or the faith I placed in you. I just never knew the summit had no room for me too. Baby, love is not a mountain. Maybe that's where we went wrong. We thought we'd reach the top together, not realizing one would move ahead. And sometimes I wonder quietly if you still see the person I was then, or if I'm just part of the story you tell before mentioning how you won. Now you're standing where the lights are, beautiful and bright and free. And I'm learning that the hardest part is not what happened to me. It's knowing I helped build the wings that carried you beyond my view. And somewhere along the flight, you stopped looking back. The crowd keeps applauding. You deserve every sound. I just wish you remembered who was there before the stage was built. She lives inside your story still, in photographs and old hometowns. Every time your friends remember her, I watch your eyes wander around. They laugh about those younger days, like some golden age of your life. And though she's gone and years have passed, I still feel her by your side. It's strange to feel so threatened by someone who isn't here. I'm jealous of the girl before me, the one they call your great romance. the one who gets remembered, like a song that never ends. And I know she's just a memory, a chapter closed long ago. But how do I compete with someone who only gets better in hindsight? She never had to pay the price of ordinary passing years, never had to disappoint you or survive life's heavier fears. She stays forever 17, wrapped in summer and nostalgia, while I'm here being human, making mistakes and growing older. Maybe that's why memories win. They never have to change. I'm jealous of the girl before me, the one they call your great romance, the one who gets remembered, like a song that never ends. And I know she's just a memory, a chapter closed long ago. But how do I compete with someone who only gets better in hindsight? Sometimes I wonder if you loved her, or the person you were back then. Maybe when you miss that story, you're really missing who you have been. Or maybe that's the cruelest part of fighting ghosts from yesterday. They never argue, never fail, they only fade into perfection. I was jealous of the girl before me, until I finally understood she only lives inside a memory, while I'm the one beside you now. She may own a piece of history, but history can't hold your hand. And maybe love isn't about being legendary. Maybe it's about staying. The girl before me has the memories, but I have tomorrow. You barely look me in the eyes when we're sitting face to face. The silence grows a little more every time you leave this place. I know your heart has packed its bags, even if your body's here. And every word you don't say now sounds louder in my ears. I can feel the ending coming, like rain before the storm. So I'm waiting for you to leave, 'cause I don't know how to let go. I'd rather let you break my heart than be the one to close the door. that's my weakness. Maybe that's just love to me. I'm staying where the hurt begins, waiting for you to leave. Your hands don't reach for mine these days, not the way they used to do. And every promise that we made feels worn and see-through. I should probably walk away before the damage gets too deep. But somehow losing you myself feels harder than watching you leave. So I smile through the distance, pretending we're okay. And I'm waiting for you to leave, 'cause I don't know how to let go. I'd rather let you break my heart than be the one to close the door. Maybe that's my weakness, maybe that's just love to me. I'm staying where the hurt begins, waiting for you to leave. Baby, I've known for months already, maybe you've known too. We're just two people standing still, afraid of telling the truth. And every day we hold on longer only makes the goodbye worse. But I keep hoping you'll come back while you're moving in reverse. So I'm waiting for you to leave, like you've been meaning to all along. Holding on to what we were, long after it's gone. Maybe I should save myself, maybe I should finally breathe. But tonight I'll stay right here, waiting for you to leave. When the moment finally comes and you disappear from view, the hardest part won't be losing you. It'll be knowing I never left first. Your coffee still beside the sink, your jacket's hanging by the door. Nothing's changed inside this room, yet nothing feels the same anymore. We speak in careful little words, like strangers trying to be kind. Two hearts sitting side by side, but miles apart inside. And every night I ask myself the same unanswered thing. Should I stay and keep believing there's a way to save this flame, or walk away its name. I'm caught between the memory and the truth I cannot hide. One half of me keeps holding on, the other says goodbye. I miss the way we used to laugh before silence filled the space, before every conversation started feeling out of place. Maybe love is meant to fight, maybe love knows when to leave. I keep searching for the answer somewhere in between, but every road I try to take leads me back again. Should I stay and keep believing there's a way to save this flame, or walk away from what we were before love forgets its name? I'm caught between the memory and the truth I cannot hide. One half of me keeps holding on, the other says goodbye. If I leave, I'll miss you terribly. If I stay, I'll lose myself, and I don't know which kind of pain hurts a little less. So here I am at 2 a.m. listening to the rain, trying to decide if love is worth another day. Should I stay and keep believing, or finally set us free? Are we protecting something real, or just who we used to be? I'm standing at the crossroads with your shadow by my side. One half of me still loves you, the other's tired of trying. The night keeps asking questions, and neither answer feels right. The house still wakes before the sun, like it forgot you're gone. The kettle sings, the floorboards creak, the morning carries on. Your picture hangs beside the stairs, your jacket's missing from its place, and somehow every empty room still remembers your shape. Funny how silence grows louder when it finally gets its turn. There's a quiet upstairs tonight, a stillness settling in. No late night footsteps down the hall, no keys against the wind. We spent years wishing for a moment to finally rest and breathe. Now the house has everything we wanted, except the noise we used to need. The calendar stays mostly blank, the laundry basket never fills. The little things I used to curse are now the things I miss. Sometimes I walk past your old room, and pause without a reason why. Like part of me still expects to hear your voice drift through the night. The hardest part of loving someone is watching them become their own. There's a quiet upstairs tonight, a stillness settling in. No hurried mornings, no slammed doors, no chaos to begin. And I'm so proud of where you're going, the life you're building on your own. But pride and missing someone deeply can live inside the same home. We taught you how to spread your wings, then acted surprised when you flew. Guess every lesson that worked perfectly eventually leaves without you. And maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Maybe every chapter turns, but nobody talks about the silence after the page is learned. There's a quiet upstairs tonight, but maybe that's alright, because every empty room still echoes with years of borrowed light. The walls still hold your laughter, the windows know your name. And though this house feels different now, the love remains. The porch light's still on, not because we're waiting, just because some habits learned from loving you never really leave. I know exactly how this ends. I've read this chapter way too much. Your goodbye always leaves the door a little open, just enough. And every time I swear I'm done, you call, and suddenly I stay, like a fool who knows the storm is coming, yet walks into the rain. Maybe pain becomes familiar if you wear it long enough. 'Cause comfort in the hurt, I know, a sadness that feels like home. Every scar you've ever left me somehow keeps me coming close. I should run from this fire, but I stand inside the smoke, choosing the ache that's killing me. Oh, the peace I don't yet know. My friends all say I've lost my mind. They ask me what I'm waiting for, but they don't see the quiet moments that keep me reaching for more. The way you laugh, the way you look, when all your walls come falling down, it's just enough to make me forget the times you let me drown. And I hate how much I need the thing that hurts me most. There's comfort in the hurt, I know, a sadness that feels like home. Every scar you've ever left me somehow keeps me coming close. I should run from this fire, but I stand inside the smoke, choosing the ache that's killing me over the peace I don't yet know. Baby, healing scares me more than all the pain you've ever caused. Because if I let go of this, what if there's nothing left at all? What if I've spent so many years mistaking suffering for love that I can't tell the difference anymore? There was comfort in the hurt I knew, until it started taking more of my heart, my sleep, my silence than I could afford. And maybe love was never meant to feel like surviving every day. Maybe real love doesn't ask you to break just to stay. The hardest habit to surrender is the pain that once felt familiar. Every morning starts the same. Before the sunlight finds the room, I hear you breathing, check the clock, and carry on like people do. There's medicine beside the sink, a list of things I can't forget. The days are measured by your needs and promises I haven't broken yet. I've learned to smile through tired eyes like it's second nature now. 'Cause I'm the strong one in the picture, the steady hand, the patient voice, the one who always knows what to do, even when I have Everybody asks about you, nobody asks how I've been. I guess when you're the one who's holding on, they forget you're holding everything. The mirror says I've changed somehow, a little older than before. Years collect like dust upon the dreams I don't talk about anymore. I miss the person I once was, the one who had somewhere to go. Now every road begins and ends inside this house I know. And some nights I feel guilty for missing a life that's gone. 'Cause I'm the strong one in the picture, the steady hand, the patient voice, the one who keeps the world together even when I'm coming apart. And everybody sees devotion, the sacrifice, the loyalty, but no one sees the quiet cost of becoming what someone else needs. I would do it all again, that's the part nobody understands. Love isn't what makes this painful, love is the reason that I stay. But sometimes I miss being seen as more than someone's source of strength. Sometimes I wish for one small moment to lay my burdens down. I'm still the strong one in the picture, still the hand that won't let go, still loving you through every season more than you'll probably ever know. But strength was never meant to mean carrying the weight alone. And tonight, the bravest thing I know is admitting that I'm tired. The room grows quiet, the city falls asleep, and for a moment the strong one closes their eyes too. We still laugh at the same old jokes, still finish each other's lines, still know exactly how to calm the storms inside our minds. There's no anger in this room, no shattered picture on the floor, just two hearts staring at a map neither one can ignore. Sometimes a love isn't broken, sometimes it simply changes course. We're standing at different roads, holding the same goodbye. You see a future heading west, while mine keeps chasing another sky. And neither dream is wrong, neither heart has lied, but love can't always always build a bridge when two horizons divide. You talk about a quieter life, a little house, a slower pace. I still feel restless in my bones, like there's somewhere I need to chase. You want roots beneath your feet. I still hear distant trains, and every plan we make together ends in different names. No villains, no mistakes to blame, just timing and desire. We're standing at different roads, holding the same goodbye. You see a future heading west, while mine keeps chasing another sky. And neither dream is wrong, neither heart is light, but love can always build a bridge when two horizons divide. I wish one of us was careless, I wish one of us was cruel. It might be easier to leave if someone had broken the rules. But you're still everything I wanted, and that's what hurts the most. Sometimes the right person arrives for the wrong destination. Now we're standing at different roads, with tears we try to hide, knowing love was never missing, only the direction of our lives. And years from now I'll think of you with gratitude, not regret, because losing you wasn't the tragedy. The tragedy was knowing we couldn't both become ourselves and still stay together. The night is quiet, no slam doors, no final fight, just two dreams walking away from each other. We've been dancing to the same old song for longer than the years can tell. You know every scar upon my heart, yet nobody knows me well. No pictures on your crowded wall, no mention when your friends come by. It's like I only exist for you when no one else is nearby. I keep asking myself quietly why love needs somewhere to hide. Am I your lover or your secret? Am I your future or your shame? We've built a life behind closed curtains, but outside I don't have a name. You hold my hand when no one's watching, then let it go when people see. And after all these years together, why are you still hiding me? I know the stories that you tell, the dreams you keep, the fears you fight. But when the world looks in your direction, you erase me from your life. Your family doesn't know my face, your co-workers don't know I'm there. And every time I ask you why, you say it's complicated, just be fair. But love that lasts this long shouldn't feel like something forbidden. Am I your lover or your secret? Am I your future or your shame? We've built a life behind closed curtains, but outside I don't have a name. You hold my hand when no one's watching, then let it go when people see. And after all these years together, why are you still hiding me? I never wanted grand declarations or a spotlight shining bright. I just wanted to be acknowledged in the daylight, not just the night. Because love isn't proven by whispers or promises made alone. It's standing beside somebody proudly and letting the whole world know. So tell me, am I your forever, or just a chapter you conceal? Because a heart can only survive so long on things that never feel real. I deserve more than stolen moments, more than shadows, more than secrecy. And if you truly love me, why are you still hiding me? The saddest thing about a secret is that sometimes it starts believing it deserves to stay hidden. The last time that I saw you, there was nothing strange at all. We talked about the weekend and a picture on your wall. No trembling in your voice, no warning in your eyes. Just an ordinary evening before the tide arrived. And suddenly you vanished, not out of love, but out of need. A life you never chose came calling and carried you away from me. No slammed doors, no final words, just silence growing where you were. And that's the hardest kind of leaving, the kind never says goodbye. No broken vows, no one to blame. Just a question left alive. I keep waiting for an ending to a story still unfinished in my mind. Because you never really left me, you just disappeared from time. I heard your mother wasn't well, or maybe it was something else. Some days they say you're overwhelmed, fighting battles with yourself. And if that's true, I hope you're healing. I hope you're finding your way through. But hope is such a lonely thing when I can't hear from you. I don't need a perfect reason, I just need something real. And that's the hardest kind of leaving, the kind that never says goodbye. No broken promises to hate, no betrayal to survive. Just an empty chair beside me, and memories that won't decide whether I should keep on holding on, or finally let you drift away. People tell me you should move on, like it's a switch I can turn off. But how do you bury a love when nobody confirms it's gone? How do you close a chapter when the book remains half open? How do you stop listening for footsteps that may never come? And that's the hardest kind of heartbreak, not losing you, but losing clarity. Because every ending needs a moment, a line between what was and what will be. But you left without a conclusion, without a final scene to play. And now I'm haunted by a story that never found its ending. No last kiss, no last fight, no last goodbye. Just a love suspended somewhere between absence and memory. And every night I wonder if you're gone, or simply too far away to come back. carry every burden quietly, like you've done your whole life long. Never asking for a hand to hold, even when the road gets rough. You say, I've got it, don't you worry. Before I even ask your name, and every time the world breaks on you, you shut the door and bear the pain. I know you're strong because you had to be, but where does that leave me? If you never need a shoulder, if you never need a hand, if you walk through every storm alone, then tell me where I stand. I know you love me, I can feel it in every kiss and every touch. But sometimes I wonder quietly, why am I here? If you don't need me that much. When you're drowning in your worries, you disappear without a sound. And I find out days later how hard you've been breaking down. You never ask me for a ride, never call when things go wrong. You wear your scars beneath your jacket, like they've taught you to be strong. But love isn't only sharing sunsets, it's sharing the way too. If you never need a shoulder, if you never need a hand, if you walk through every storm alone, then tell me where I stand. I know you love me, I can feel it in every kiss, in every touch. But sometimes I wonder quietly, why am I here? If you don't need me that much. Maybe someone taught you long ago that needing people wasn't safe, that every promise came with conditions, and every kindness had a price to pay. But I'm not asking you to be helpless, I'm not asking you to fall apart. I'm only asking for a small corner inside the battles of your heart. I don't need to save you from everything, I don't need to be your cure. I just want a place beside you when life becomes unsure. Let me carry one small piece of the weight you've always known, because the loneliest feeling in love is watching someone you adore suffer all alone. You say I've got it, and maybe you do, but sometimes love sounds like you don't have to. check the prices before we sit down. Apologize before the bill arrives. You talk about what you can afford, more than the things you like. I didn't fall for a bank account or the numbers by your name, but somehow every conversation finds its way back there again. And I'm getting tired of convincing you of something I already know. You keep seeing what you don't have, I keep seeing who you are. You're measuring your worth in dollars while I'm counting all your heart. I wish you'd stop comparing your life to everyone you see, 'cause the things you think are missing were never what I needed. You hate it when I pick the place or pay for coffee now and then, like every simple act of kindness becomes a wound to your pride again. You think I'm dreaming of a lifestyle you could never give to me, but the only thing that's pushing us apart is your insecurity. I never asked for perfect, only honesty and peace. You keep seeing what you don't have, I keep seeing who you are. You're measuring your worth in dollars while I'm counting all your heart. I wish you'd stop comparing your life to everyone you see, 'cause the things you think are missing were never what I needed. Maybe the real distance between us was never money after all. It's how you keep assuming that I'll leave when times get hard. Every compliment I give you, every reason that I stay, gets buried underneath the fear that you're somehow not enough. You keep seeing what you don't have while I keep losing what we are. Not because your pockets are empty, but because your doubt is growing large. And I'm exhausted from reminding you of the things I thought you'd see. The person standing right beside you already thought you were enough for me. The tragedy isn't having less, it's never believing you're enough, even when somebody loves you exactly as you are. We used to talk until sunrise about our fears, our foolish dreams. Now all that's left are passing words and long uncomfortable silences between. You're sitting right across from me, but somehow further than before. I know the shape of your face by heart, yet I don't know you anymore. No fights, no shattered memories, just something quietly fading away. And that's the hardest kind of heartbreak, when nobody really did wrong. The feeling leaves before the people do, and suddenly the music's gone. Like strangers reading from a page, trying to find the words we lost, but there's nothing left to say. Remember when a simple glance could tell me everything you felt? Even hours spent together feel like talking to ourselves. We keep pretending not to notice the distance growing day by day, like two actors in a story. Neither one knows how to end. I miss the way we used to speak without needing any words. And that's the hardest kind of heartbreak, when nobody really did wrong. Oh, the feeling leaves before the people do, and suddenly the music's gone. There's nothing left to say. Maybe love doesn't always explode. Maybe sometimes it just disappears, like a radio fading into static, until all you hear is the years. And maybe we're not broken, maybe we've simply changed, but that doesn't make it easier, watching us drift away. And that's the hardest kind of heartbreak. No feelings, no one to blame, just two people sitting quietly, trying to recognize the names of who we were to each other. A room full of unanswered questions, and nothing left to say. The record keeps on spinning, but the song is gone.